I'm going to be the first in my family to graduate from college, and I think that the tools that I've acquired in the Carroll School while studying business will allow me to give back to my family's ancestry back in Latin America, where they immigrated from, more specifically El Salvador. I was able to travel there this past spring break, and I got to really see the impacts that business skills can create for a country. And that's where I want to, put my foot in and get really involved with down the future.
I really want to take all of these experiences, memories, and relationships, and I want to try to articulate that into the wider community, both in the United States but globally as well. And for me, that condenses itself down to a single mission, which is wanting to give people a voice. I'll be taking some of the talents and skill sets that I've developed here to Capitol Hill. Starting this summer, I'll be a legislative aide, but just in general, I'm looking for a career in public policy and public service.
I wanted to be in the medical profession, and I talked to some current nurses, and I just loved their stories. It was so patient-focused, and they would just tell me about these great connections that they made with these individuals, and that's what really drew me in. I really want to be a critical care nurse, and eventually I'm going to return to grad school to get my CRNA and be a nurse anesthetist.
I spent a lot of time working on my thesis, which has to do with HIV/AIDS in Kenya. So I took class with Father Keenan last spring on HIV/AIDS and ethics, and I really loved the class, and he was a really great mentor and supporter of me, and so he helped me to secure an advanced study grant last summer, which allowed me to travel to Kenya, and I spent 6 weeks there. Just outside the largest urban slum in Africa, Kibera. And so a lot of my time there was spent teaching at a high school for HIV/AIDS orphans, and it really gave me a dimension to the problem that I'd never had before, a perspective on it that was really valuable, and I think that's sort of showed me where I want to go in life.
I ended up majoring in sociology. That year I took a number of sociology courses, and I found a discipline and I found a major that wasn't just something that I was interested in for instrumental purposes or for getting a job in the future, but something that I really enjoyed, and something that I really enjoyed learning about and thinking about. And sociology for me since then has been almost a way of life in a way, and it has changed my perspective, and it has made me become so much more open.
So at BC I've been exposed to multiple different cultural traditions and been able to compare them against one another, and to really think about my place in the world and what difference that I want to make after Boston College. And I think that type of discernment makes Boston College unique from other universities. You can do research anywhere, you can take classes anywhere, but there aren't many places where you spend your 4 years really trying to learn more about yourself and what difference that you want to make in the world in a way that will be a positive contribution. And I think that's why BC stands out in my mind before I came to BC, and even more so now that I've been here for 4 years.
You come to BC and you're searching for a family. And at BC, I think more so than any other university, you can find that family.